Okay, you just saw this. Is it art? Raise your hand if you think it's art. All right, put your hands down. Raise your hand if you think it's science. All right, I think the same people just raised their hands. All right, who thinks it's SciArt? Okay, this is the quintessential Matthew Schlein, right? And I bravo to the three speakers who came before me. You've actually set me up really well. How do we capture and amplify the energy from Matt's flattened and aesthetically beautiful solar panels well beyond the walls of academia? So it was in academia where he designed these, right, with his amazing team. Or Lisa's or Rieko's studios, right, to create an open source of thought and creative venture. How do we get beyond industry? How do we get beyond our silos for the best and the broadest use? Okay, that's supposed to change now. Okay, slide's not, the punchline is the next slide. And it's changed here on the monitor. Yes, and here we, clicker. All right, let's try the clicker. Woo! All right. Welcome to Thirdspace, bridging boundaries to surface and support transdisciplinary arts research and production. We are interested in advancing the understanding of how or why research-based collaborations with artists produce value. What's our mission? Thirdspace is to promote research-based interdisciplinary collaborations through rigorous peer-reviewed presentation of arts and design inclusive work and guided reflection on the processes that support it. So not just the work itself, but that reflective piece that Rieko spoke of. So with that, I will introduce myself. Oh, this is interesting. I have to like the monitor. Okay, this is like doing this. Let me introduce myself. Laurie Baefsky, as JD said, I am the executive director of the Alliance for the Arts in Research Universities, or as we like to say, and yes, it is a pun, A2RU. My 10 minutes is a pitch on how we as a community can surface and support these artists right there in the front row and their amazing work. A2RU occupies that third space where academic ecosystems overlap and unique arts integrated work, research, and practice can rise up. We're 4 years old. Currently, we have a membership of 36 research universities across the United States. And our home base is the University of Michigan. So, what do we believe? We believe 21st century problems require people who can confidently exercise the full range of their creative and cognitive capacities. We believe integrating arts and arts practices into high-level research collaborations expands the range of perspectives and possibilities. We believe multiple perspectives lead to more powerful outcomes. And we know strategic collaborations hold the key to achieving the scale and momentum required for significant impact on our future. Thirdspace, man, here we are. Uh-oh, hold on. Let's do this. This is a new platform that we're developing to bring all of this together. For the past couple of years, we've been working on what we're calling a new aggregator and peer-reviewed platform to support this kind of transdisciplinary work, as well as a growing community of practice and practitioners. Very important. So, where does transdisciplinarity happen? Out there in the nebulous, right? To bring it home a little bit, the short answer it happens in a lot of places. It's happening all over this country, in every research university in America and abroad. This is a quick snapshot from our website. These are our A2RU partners, and as I said before, there are 36 of us out there. So I'm going to spend a few minutes on a few examples. I want to start close to home. This is right down the road in Blacksburg, Virginia Tech. It's the Institute for Creativity, Arts, and Technology, or as they call this facility, ICAT. They call themselves a transdisciplinary living lab, where they tightly integrate with education, commercial, and arts communities. What you are looking at is what they call their cube space. And it's a high-tech lab, and it's also a theater, it's an experimental art space, and it's 4 stories high. What do? Augmented reality, wave field synthesis, holosonic sound display, synchronized data capture, motion capture, real-time audio and visual rendering. What we're looking at, and you might not be able to see it until I tell you what you're looking at, it's called Virtual City. So it's this immersive urbanscape from a 360-degree level. Another example. Let's go to the left coast. This is an image from the Alisphere, which is on the UC Santa Barbara campus. And the title is Studies in Composing Hydrogen Atom Wave Functions. And it's been published. And the second author on this is Joanne Couture-Morin. And I'm saying her name because she is, 1, the director of the Alisphere, and 2, a classically trained composer. She considers this her symphony, her violin that she plays on, and her collaborators, many of them are Nobel Prize-winning artists, or scientists, and engineers at the very tops of their field. So I said she describes this as her instrument. It's similar to a telescope. It enables scientists to see data in new ways that provoke insight. Scientifically, how is it an instrument? It gains insights into developing bodily intuition about fields and experiences ranging from nanotechnology to theoretical physics. Artistically, how is it an instrument? It's for the creation and performance of avant-garde new works in this really immersive-based environment. I have one more example. I have to click this, don't I? Uh-oh, so if I press this, this is a video. I don't know if it's gonna go. It's not. Oh, there it goes, great.
Georgia Tech professor Gil Weinberg isn't half bad when it comes to playing the piano. His accompaniment on the marimba isn't even half human, but can jam like the best of them. Machines that play music are really nothing new, but Shimon the robot isn't just playing musical notes, he's improvising.
What Shimon does that humans cannot, because it's so algorithmic and it's translated into numbers, we can morph Parker and Monk and have 30% Parker, 30% Monk, and 40% my own playing, and create this kind of hybrid styles that humans will not be able to create.
Shimon also outdoes humans on extremities. The use of 4 arms allows for a range of rhythms a human would find hard to replicate, and that's the point, says Weinberg.
The last thing I'm interested in is in obviously replacing humans. Humans are great as musicians. What I'm trying to do, and all of the applications that you have seen, is human-robot interaction. It's all about how humans interact with robots. So it's not a combination of, it's not a machine playing by itself, it's a machine listens to humans.
Apparently, Shimon does that quite well. He's also been given a bit of human personality, if you haven't already noticed. Shimon will bob his head to the music and interact with other musicians by looking at them. Diane Kepley, The Associated Press.
Yay! All right. So human-robotic interaction, not replacing, augmenting. So, Thirdspace, those three examples are the kinds of works and the community of thought leaders that A2RU is currently supporting and hopes to support. We see this Thirdspace aggregator and peer review platform that we're developing as a peer-reviewed compendium of vanguard interdisciplinary arts-based research projects, as well as supporting the processes that support these projects. We're calling the submissions edge cases, and I just want to share with you our top criteria for submissions. Submissions must advance understanding of how or why research-based collaborations with artists produce value. So what's that value there? Right. We're looking at multiple stages of involvement as we build this out. So on the left, we have a light touch, where we're really building out this repository, and increasingly, as you move to the right side of the screen, deeper engagement for those interested really in a community of enhanced practice and research. And the question comes, why are we doing this? And I think Rieko actually, her stump speech kind of beats anything I could add. Let me add a couple of things, though. In higher education, where silos reign, within transdisciplinary collaborative work, there's a need for community, there's a need for peer-reviewed recognition, and as an outgrowth to the work being done, there's also a need for accounting for this work, and it's a very instrumental need in the hierarchy of higher education with tenure and promotion and getting credit for this work. So in closing, I invite you all to Denver in November. We're doing a soft launch. Come on out. And I have some postcards that I left out. And the conference is going to feature a broad range of conversations around these topics, including several panels on the future of publishing. And I want to just shout out to a couple because they're both Leonardo inspired. One is a LEAF panel on the future of publishing, moderated by our own J.D. Talasik. And UT Dallas will also have a session on their new Arteca platform, which they are developing with Leonardo Journal and MIT Press. So really looking forward to the conversation. Thank you.